Welcome to the Squeaky Wheel Farm. Hi, I'm Christine. Well, Halloween is past, and it's time to change up your outdoor decor. I hope I'm not boring you with another pumpkin video, but when you have as many as I do, well, you have to use them up somehow. And I figure pretty much everybody has some pumpkins left over from Halloween, and they're thinking of throwing them in the trash. Today, we're going to discuss some creative ideas for repurposing Halloween pumpkins. Don't throw them away, and don't let your pumpkins go to waste. Instead, consider these hacks to transform them into something useful. First off, pumpkins are a delicious and nutritious way to get more fruits and vegetables into your diet. And it's not difficult. Pumpkin is yummy roasted, fried, or baked, but you can also use it in pies and baked goods. Now, I absolutely love pumpkin roll and pumpkin pie. So instead of buying pumpkin puree, which can often cost several dollars a can, I thought, why not use up what you already have? Now, if your decor included several kinds of pumpkins, use the smaller pumpkins, as these will be easier to handle. And also, some of the smaller pumpkins have better flavor and a less grainy texture. You're going to simply cut your pumpkin in half, scoop out the seeds, and turn it face down on a cookie sheet or a roasting pan. Bake it at 400 degrees for about 40 minutes. When it cools, it will scoop out easily and be very soft. You can then blend it or mash it. And it's done. So simple. I freeze mine in 2-cup portions in Ziploc baggies. The seeds can be saved to plant next year by rinsing them and removing the strings and the pulp and laying them out in a single layer to dry. Once dry, put them in an envelope for safekeeping, but don't forget to label them with the variety and the date. Did you know you can also make some pumpkin seeds for you to eat? Pumpkin seeds are actually a healthy snack. Again, just rinse them and remove the strings and spread them out in a single layer on a piece of parchment paper or cookie sheet. You'll season them with salt or whatever seasoning you prefer, and then bake them at 250 degrees for about an hour or until your seeds are dry. They're now ready to enjoy, and they're so good. Another way to use your pumpkins is for animal feed. Cows, pigs, goats, and chickens all love fresh pumpkin. If you don't live on a farm, maybe your pets would like some. Dogs love pumpkin as well as rabbits, hamsters, and guinea pigs. I'll be sharing some of my frozen pumpkin puree with my dogs. They love it over their dog food. And it's good for their digestion as well as it adds some vitamins and minerals into their diet. If there's any left over in the freezer next summer, I'll give it to them frozen for a special treat. If your porch pumpkins haven't been harmed by frost, you could probably keep them in a cool, dry, and dark place, like a basement, for several months. Pumpkins store well, and this may even increase the sugar content. Some of these will go into my basement to store for when I have more time to process them, or for feeding my animals later on in the winter. Lastly, if you garden, don't forget that you can compost pumpkins. They're high in nitrogen and break down quickly, usually in just 8 to 12 weeks. Just remember that the seeds are hardy, so you'll likely have some volunteer pumpkin plants if you don't remove the seeds. But so what? More pumpkins for next year, and it's free. If you don't have a use for your pumpkins, ask a friend if they may want them. After all, they're easy to give away. A friend of mine offered me her pumpkins. She even delivered them. And I scored big time because she had some different varieties that I had raised in my garden. One being a white pumpkin. I'll definitely be saving some seeds so that I can try to grow these next year. Thank you, Teresa, for the pumpkins. So when you're wondering what to do with your leftover Halloween pumpkins, remember these creative ideas. Thanks for watching. Oh, and one more thing. I hope to see you again soon.